Oh my gosh, it is so freaking cold. Why am I still doing these videos outside? All right, it is that time of year again where it seems like every business owner I talk to is in one of three buckets. And I'm kind of curious to know which one you're in. Let's talk about it. All right, the first bucket, these are people who found themselves in December kind of on autopilot. Like you're not really sure if you hit the goals. You're probably just like a little bit bummed about how much profit you made or how much revenue. Like, and it's really because you just didn't really have clear goals. You didn't really work toward them. So your gut's telling you you're disappointed, but you don't really know. But instead of actually taking inventory on what worked this year, what didn't, you probably already just turned the page to next year like it's some sort of New Year's resolution. Like, yeah, we'll do better. That's fine. Look, I've been there and I get it, but hoping for better isn't really a strategy. Now, the second group, you're basically right where you plan to be, like give or take 5%. Your profit's on target, your revenue's on target, and honestly, your January is probably already mapped out. And if you're coasting for the rest of the year, awesome. You're right on target. And honestly, good for you, because when I ran my company, this was the goal and it happened all the time. Our growth was predictable, our profit was right where it needed to be, everything was healthy and steady. And that's what a good operating system does. It lets you see the ending like long before the end of the year shows up. Way to go. And then there's the third group. This is the group that crushed their goals like months ago, right? So at this point in the year, everything is gravy. And look, there's usually one or two reasons this is the case. It's either one, you set a goal so easy you could hit it without even trying, or it's because you're wired to just go balls to the wall nonstop 24/7. Either way, like awesome, good for you, but don't take that as an invitation to just slow roll into next year. So look, regardless of what group you're in, here's my challenge. If your goals were so safe that your team could hit them without really trying, set real goals next year. The kind that kind of pulls people along. It gives them something to feel like they're working for. If you're exactly where you're expected to be, awesome. Now go break something, like on purpose. Start a fire, get your team to rise to the occasion, because growth doesn't really happen if everyone's comfortable. And if you're the kind that kind of gave up, the whole we'll fix it next year, look, wins like this aren't accidental, because the best businesses are going to build them with purpose, with clarity, with structure, with accountability. You can absolutely build a business that hits the numbers you want and build the life you want. This is 100% possible for you. Look, it doesn't matter what bucket you're in. Just don't coast into next year as the same version of you. Raise the bar, raise your expectations, raise the story you're writing. And look, operating systems are honestly insanely helpful with this, because they give you clarity, they give you habits, they give you math, they help you have the tools to have conversations with the team. And if you want to pull next year into focus instead of just like hoping it magically works out, shoot me a DM. Either way, do better next year. Your future self and your team will thank you.